Israel remains in a political deadlock. Blue and White party leader Benny Gantz has failed to form a government, just as his rival Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu did a month ago.
Over the past 28 days, I've left no stone unturned. I've cleared away each grain of sand in a bid to form a government that would bring Israel a leadership of honor, a leadership of morality, of values, a leadership that has been forgotten. There is a right-wing bloc that finds it hard to see, that insists on seeing only the personal interests of one person.
Gantz and Netanyahu were given 4 weeks each by President Rivlin to build a coalition. That was after a second election this year left them nearly tied in September. The lack of a clear winner also means a loss of economic opportunities. Investments in fixed assets fell 6% in the third quarter, with businesses in wait-and-see mode. The OECD trimmed its overall growth estimate for Israel from 3.3% to 2.9% next year. And the country's budget deficit has grown to nearly 4% of GDP from 2.9% last year. To rein in the deficit, the country would need spending cuts and tax increases, analysts say. But without a government, there have been no reforms. For the first time in the country's history, the president has now tasked lawmakers with finding a new prime minister. Any candidate with majority support in parliament will have 2 weeks to form a coalition. In the meantime, Netanyahu remains in power, despite corruption allegations. On Thursday, Israel's Attorney General formally charged him for accepting more than $200,000 worth of gifts from businessmen and giving favors in return for better media coverage. Their accusations the Prime Minister has long denied.
Tonight, we're witnessing an attempted coup against a prime minister using false accusations and a tainted and biased investigation process. I won't let the lie win. I'll continue to lead the country according to the law.
Legally, Netanyahu isn't required to step down, but he's facing pressure to do so.
Today, the Prime Minister of Israel has been indicted for bribery and breach of trust, and he must resign his office today, tonight.
The indictment is throwing Israel's administration into further chaos. And if lawmakers once again fail to establish a government, voters will be sent back to the polls for an unprecedented third time in a year. Sibel Karkus, TRT World.